Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, hitting today Nike Vapor Flex driver. So the Vapor Flex, got tech everywhere, fancy colours. This is a very popular, talked about driver, a lot of hype around this driver at the minute because obviously the big names using it. We're going to test it. We've got Titleist Pro V1X balls, GC2 HMT as well. Let's see how the Vapor Nike Flex performs. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Nike Vapor Flex. We get this kind of flex pod, flex flight thing at the back, which you can unscrew. There's a heavyweight one end, lighter weight the other end, and you can move CGs forwards and back in this club to try and change your spin model, your flight model a little bit. So it's going to fine tune that. We get these fly beams, little bits of these beams in the cavity back, kind of cavity back here. So it's still using that covert cavity back technology, they're saying. Technology, they seem like they're just filling it in now, don't they? But anyway, and we get a bit of a compression channel back in as well. I mean, we say compression channel, because only that bit in the middle is away from the face, but obviously it's across the whole face as well because there's gaps either side. We get black face, big Nike swoosh, Volt colour, kind of line. Volt, I think Nike calling it. I've never heard of Volt. Have they invented that, or was that actually a colour? Anyone could post comments down below. And we get the Volt on the bottom. We also get the Flex Fit neck, so we get neutral right and left settings. I got lofts here going from 12.5 down to 8.5. So you get changeability on this club. This is the club Tiger has had a hand in designing. Okay, let's give it a hit. So it feels like it's a lovely little shape. It's a very pretty shape looking down by the ball, almost quite a classic shape, black all over with the volts and then obviously the tick in the corner. Let's give it a hit, see how it feels. It feels nice off the face. It's a lovely sound. It's kind of that true sound, so it's not the big massive ting. It feels quite a traditional sound, and obviously I presume that's the sound Tiger maybe likes to hear with his driver, apart from 4 right maybe, which he also hears. It's a good looking club, this. I can see why it's interesting with this one, because I'm going to be interested to see the numbers, because I'm quite excited about hitting it, because there's been so much hype around it, isn't there? It comes with this wind grip on the one I've got. I hate these grips, these kind of tall wrap grips. So if you play in any rack, just get that changed. Why do they put that on as standard? In the UK, that ain't gonna wash, because as soon as these get wet, they are just hopeless. Let's give them another hit. It's a nice looking flight. I mean, I do feel like a game this club. I'm interested to see what the numbers are like. It does look gorgeous down by the ball. The flight thing, the Flex Flight, yes, that we'll look at the numbers, it should change, you know, it's moving CGs forward and back, it's just physics, it will have an effect on the spin, subject to how you deliver the club. Cavity back, fly beam, okay, I mean, your choice. The slot as well, I mean, I used the old covert red one and loved it, and this doesn't feel like it does anything more or less apart from jazz up a little bit with the colours and everything else. I'll give it one more hit and then we'll look at these numbers. Yeah, it's a nice shot. I mean, that is a nice feeling club. It does feel good, guys. Let's look at the numbers and see if all this tech-alicious on this one is actually doing anything to help you play some better golf. Let's check these numbers out. Right guys, numbers time. Let's see where that extra 6 yards is coming from. I've got 2 groups of numbers here, so I've got it set in the low, so that's the CG low and forward, and then I've got it in the mid with the CG further back. You can see the spin changes by nearly 200 revs, just under 150 revs. So it's very fine tuning, isn't it, on that flight pod, what it's doing, but it might just help you dialing a little bit. I hate that word, I should stop using it. Now look, it's interesting, launching at 14 and 15 degrees, spinning at 2002-1 in the 2 different settings, 253, 254. My ball speed on the club is slightly low. It's not. I tested this quite a lot as well. I didn't just do these shots, I kept hitting and I could not get my ball speed up to where I normally get. And it wasn't as if my strikes were hopeless. I was striking it pretty well. I definitely wouldn't bag it on those numbers. I would bag it on looks, looking this way. Looking this way, fine. The vault and everything is all very jazzy and great on the pictures of, you know, McIlroy winning everything. Not that he uses this one, but with those colours, you know, I get how that really sells to Nike. There's a part of me that worries a little bit with this club that the hype kind of goes past what the actual club can do. Because as I was actually testing it, I was thinking, why am I excited about hitting this club? In the sense that I know they're building it to the same limits as every other club I've hit. They've almost they're tricking me as well, and I know what clubs can do. I test a lot, and I understand the restrictions put on manufacturers. So it was interesting when I was testing it. I was excited to test it, as I always am, because it's a new product and it might have a different feel and look and what have you. But then I was thinking, hang on, well, I'm just going to get the same numbers, surely, because unless they're cheating the tolerances, there's no other way of getting it. They're okay numbers, not great. I'd be interested to know what you think. You've obviously tested, if you've tested this club or going to, what kind of numbers you're getting, better or worse than your other driver. It's a nice looking club. The flight poddy thing, great. The stabilising bars, great. I mean, how much straighter will you hit it? If you're going to buy into that tech, the compression channel comes and goes with every company, doesn't it? We've got to remember ball speeds have got to stay consistent on this face. When they say their ball speeds are increasing, that must be from a different part of the face, because they can only reach a limit. So it doesn't mean anyone is increasing ball speeds over a certain limit. But the numbers are okay. Good looking driver. I'm sure it would help if Tiger hit some fairways. But yeah, interesting. Post comments down below. I'd love to hear. I'm kind of, it's okay. That one. Not as excited as I thought I would be. Let me know what you think. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.